Hello, I'm Joshikins, and welcome to another little vlog review. This time of the Wayward Pines episode A Reckoning. Sorry, there's like ringing in my ears. I'm sorry. But anyways, this episode has a little cameo with Hassler. And for those of you who haven't read the books, and it's like within a week or two I was able to read all three, so now I can't help it now but compare the two. I still love the TV show. I love the books since I got through them super quick. They're short, but also they're really good. But in the books, Adam Hassler has a bigger part, and I'm going to try to keep book spoilers to a minimum. But anyways, Hassler plays I wouldn't say it's like a bigger role, but he's more involved. He's more involved with some people, and it just, and in the books, Theresa, I'm putting some damn accent on there. Teresa, whatever. Before I spend 5 minutes going over the pronunciation of her name, please comment below. She never knows that Hassler was actually involved in getting Ethan to Wayward Pines. And, didn't know that he actually knew the whole backstory about Wayward Pines before Ethan revealed everything. And so it's much different. So right now he's a cameo. So in the books, the people at Wayward Pines all thought he was dead. Those who knew that Adam Hassler used to be in the town thought he was dead. So it's like, is Hassler going to be dead? Not dead. Is Hassler going to be alive and everyone just thinks he's dead? Because I don't know, just like, for someone who just watches the show, him just, being there and gone again, jiggity jig, no biggie. So from a story standpoint, him not being alive isn't really that big of a deal. So, who knows? Now, Pam in the books was so fucking different. She was really fucking psycho. And this Pam is more like, yeah, I'm going to just, David, you're being a fucking moron, and I'm just going to give Teresa information and access to plot 33. And, that's helpful. It moves the plot along. And in the book's plot, basically there was a murder mystery to solve that led Ethan to revealing the information to the town. But now it was the plot 33. And the Pam in the book would never have done this. The Pam in the book was not David's sister. Pam in the books was this, girl on the streets that David, started to treat like a daughter. And which is sort of a story of how everyone else in the mountain is, because he seems to all find them at a low point in their lives, and so they really admire him and really follow him. And so the Pam in the books was really thankful for that. And she was a crazy fucking bitch. And so, if you're going to start to read the books, don't consider Pam in the books to ever be this nice. And I'm not saying the Pam in the show is bad, especially the actress is just awesome. She has this creepy outer appearance, which, she does have a kind heart. And so it's just, I like this sort of creepy but nice. It's good. I'm going to have to look up the actress's name because I do like her, and I would have liked to say, oh yeah, you so-and-so, instead of just this lady. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't really sound that as much as I respect her, it's just how she plays the character. I don't think that's the thing to say, that lady. Yeah. Now, before Ethan revealed everything to the town, the teacher seemed to be, I don't know, sort of starting her own revolt. It was just like how when she gathered the kids at the front of the hospital, and Pilcher this seemed to be a total shock, like, what the fuck is going on? So, Pilcher himself didn't plan for this, and so, maybe that was sort of unnerving him too, because it's like, he's a control freak. He has a god complex. Yeah. In the books, the kids are actually taught that he is God. So yeah. I believe that's so. So it makes the god complex thing, like, really literal. And so he's just like, maybe he would have liked that to happen, but it's just like, it's not his idea, he didn't command it to happen, so therefore it's bad. But I don't know, I would have liked to see the teacher have her own little revolt, what she thinks is helping Pilcher, or maybe she wants to overthrow Pilcher, but I think it's admiring Pilcher and just doing things the wrong way. Yeah. My final thoughts on the Wayward Pines episode of Reckoning. I didn't know if they would deviate from the books or not. So when he was seen with Fred and Kate in the beginning and give her a reckoning, I was like, please say he doesn't kill her. Please say he doesn't kill her. And so that was good that he didn't kill her. And God, the kids that come to the police station and kill the people, it's just like, they've been made to think that they were all that they were fucking awesome, that they were the best of the best, that they were the future. And so when it's like, I'm not getting my way, I'm going to kill people. Because that's how things work. And you could tell that his friends were like, dude. But they didn't stop him. Maybe they were afraid for themselves. Maybe. Or they're just like, if we don't do anything, we're technically not involved. I don't know. But God, that was fucking scary. But if you have any comments or questions you want to ask me about what I mentioned about the Wayward Pines episode of Reckoning in this vlog, do so down below. And if you want to ask me anything about the Wayward Pines episode of Reckoning that I didn't mention in this vlog, comment down below. I'd love to start a conversation with you. And I have been Jashikins from jashikins.blogspot.com, and if you go to my blog, you can see wonderful vlogs like these. And my latest episode of All Hail the Shadowbinder is out, so yay! And this is a little better episode than the pilot one, because this episode I'm limiting what I'm talking about and doing, so I have more time to focus, more time to talk. I talk mostly about the lore of my dragon, so. And if you go to my blog on the sidebar thingy, it's where else I am on the web, and you can go on and say hi. And also, the dragon on the sidebar has been named, and it's been named by Jockerly77, who, great YouTuber, great person. He puts up with my bullshit, which is like A++. And I'm a co-host on his podcast, J&J Mondays. And if you want to get to his YouTube channel, go to my blog, like below the dragon is a link to link to his YouTube account. And finally, if you watch these vlogs, if you read my blog, my fanfics, my original series, my Animorphs Reread, and a bunch of others, and you're like, I sort of want to support you, there's if you go to my blog, there's a PayPal donate link. There's a link to my cafe press shop. And finally, I have a Fiverr account where I take writing commissions. So if you're like, oh, I want to fic where the book Pam and the show Pam meet each other and see what happens, you know, I'll write that crazy fanfic for you. I have written crazier and I can't comment. And if you want to get to my Fiverr account on my blog, if you click on the link Writing Shop, you get to it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link to it in the description. So please check it out. Help support me. Get some good writing. And until next video, goodbye.